Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village nestled in the heart of the countryside, there lived a young boy named Lias. Lias was known throughout the village for his boundless energy and insatiable curiosity. He was a bright child, but his lack of discipline often got him into trouble. One day, as his grandma walked by his room, she heard him shouting, "I want to change my life." After a few minutes, she called him to her bonsai garden, and worried Lias rushed to the garden. He looked at the gnarled, twisted branches of a bonsai tree in the garden and then asked his grandmother about the reason behind calling him. "Grandson," old grandma began, "this bonsai tree didn't become this magnificent overnight. It took years of diligent care and discipline to shape it into what it is today. Discipline is like the sunlight that helps this tree grow, and you, my boy, need a bit of that sunlight in your life as well." A hint of curiosity gleamed in his eyes as old grandma continued, "You see, Lias, discipline is the key to success. It's not about doing things because you have to, but because you understand the value they bring to your life. It's about setting goals and working consistently towards them, even when it gets tough." She continued, "Discipline is the harmonious balance of structure and freedom, the key to unlocking your true potential." Lias asked, "What does it mean, Grandma?" "Discipline, my dear Lias, is like the guiding hand that helps you grow strong and true, just like that oak tree. It doesn't mean you can't have fun or express your spirit, but it allows you to do so with purpose and direction." He understood that discipline was the key to unlocking his full potential. Lias continued to assist his grandmother with the bonsai tree. He learned to appreciate the slow and steady progress it made and carried this lesson with him as he ventured into the world, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. From that day forward, Lias began to embrace discipline in his life. He still played tag, sang in the choir, and enjoyed the wonders of his village, but he did so with a newfound sense of purpose and control. Just like the oak tree by the stream, he grew stronger. Lias's discipline wasn't always easy. He understood that discipline required a plan. He organized his days meticulously, setting aside specific hours for study, exercise, and piano practice. This newfound structure initially felt restrictive, but he reminded himself that discipline was a means to an end, not a prison sentence. The first few weeks were challenging. Lias struggled to focus during his study sessions, often finding himself distracted by social media and his old habits of procrastination. However, he reminded himself of his goals and the rewards that discipline promised. He established a reward system for himself. Each time he completed a study session or a workout, he allowed himself a small treat. This motivated him and made his newfound discipline more enjoyable. Still, there were times when he felt tired, frustrated, or overwhelmed by the demands of his musical journey. But he knew that discipline was the bridge between his dreams and reality. So, he persevered, day after day, year after year. Lias's discipline extended beyond his daily routine. He realized that he needed to surround himself with positive influences. Years passed, and Lias had grown into a disciplined, responsible young man. The bonsai tree, too, had flourished, its branches gracefully arching in different directions, a symbol of the time and care invested in its growth. One day, his grandma turned to Lias with a smile. "You see, my dear grandson, just like this bonsai, you have grown into something remarkable. Discipline has shaped you into the person you are today." Her discipline paid off. Lias began winning local and regional piano competitions. He was invited to perform at prestigious venues and collaborate with renowned musicians. His performances were awe-inspiring, and soon, Word of his talent spread far and wide. Lias's discipline had transformed him into a world-class pianist. However, success didn't change Lias's approach to discipline. In fact, it made him even more committed to his craft. He continued to practice diligently, always seeking ways to improve and push the boundaries of his musical abilities. He understood that discipline wasn't just about reaching a goal, it was a lifelong commitment to excellence. He realized that discipline discovers the incredible power of self-control and consistency. Discipline is a word often used but rarely truly understood. It is not merely about punishment or control, rather, discipline is the practice of self-control, self-improvement, and consistency in the pursuit of a goal. It's about making a commitment to your long-term objectives and staying on course, even when faced with challenges or distractions. One can be disciplined by the discipline he exhibited in his daily routine. Like waking up at the same time each day, reading a life-enhancing book for hours, maintaining a healthy diet, and embracing a simple yet purposeful life.